guys, I sure come at you today with Raid Shadow Legends Champion Guide. This time it is Lord Shazar. We have Cloudy looking for a Lord Shazar live arena content. We have Rhett Myers looking for a Lord Shazar empowerment. Congratulations. We have Zach Wesley looking for a Lord Shazar guide, as well as a bunch of other players out there looking for an updated Lord Shazar. Who is Lord Shazar and why is he so good after all these years? Well, number one is bomb champions are especially good to combat Stone Skin inside the arena. Today we're going to be playing Lord Shazar in the arena, by the way, although I will mention other areas that he can be utilized in, namely Fire Knight, Clan Boss. He has a triple hitter on his A1, and it's one of the harder hitting A1s out there inside the game. We're talking a 1.8 attack multiplier, but it's a ×3 hitter, plus 15% damage for each debuff on the target. So I don't need to tell you guys that with 10 debuffs up against the Clan Boss, well, we're getting a massive 150% extra damage on each hit. That is very, very nice on that A1 Damnation. By the way, Lord Shazar, he looks cool, man. Very Demon Spawn-esque in the aesthetics, right? Legendary attack-based champion, obviously, Spirit Affinity as well. So, triple hitter on his A1, we'd love to see it. On his A2, Everlasting Fury is a self-buffing ability on a 3-turn cooldown. Increase attack, block debuffs for 2 turns, grants an extra turn. The buff cannot be removed, increase attack, which is great because increase attack is along with increased accuracy, they're the best buffs for Lord Shazar, right? They are the best. Increase attack gives more damage to his bombs because his bombs are based on this champion's attack, as are all bombs out there in the game. And then block debuffs is great to have as well, right? On the A3, Cruel Fate, 5-turn cooldown, attacks all enemies, 100% chance of placing not 1 but 2 bombs that detonate after 2 turns. However, only 1 turn if the attack is critical. Very strong ability, guys. An AoE that has an AoE bomb ×2 that detonates after 1 turn is very good. 2-turn bombs, not that good in the arena because there's so many cleansers out there. Marichka, Fixion, Mithrala, right? There's a lot of good meta cleansers out there that you have to worry about, but when they're only good for 1 turn, those bombs, oftentimes that's all you need. They do a heck of a lot of damage, and they ignore 100% of defense, okay? He has the best speed aura in the game, speed in arena battles by 32% for the arena, that is, right? So even if you're running in with an Arbiter or something like that, he's still going to be going first on your team or in the lead spot, excuse me, on your team, because of that beautiful 32% speed in arena battles aura. His base stats, his HP leaves a lot to be desired. Not going to lie to you guys. 15k is pretty low, but he does make up for it in a pretty healthy defense of almost 1200, especially for an attack-based bomb champion, okay? His speed is pretty good as well. Let's go ahead and pull up the build here, guys. I have him in a bit of an unorthodox build that we're going to use today, and I'll tell you a little bit about why, and why I say it's so unorthodox. So where is he? Lord Shazar. That's right. I have him in a 6-piece Stone Skin. I don't know about you guys, but I used to be like really desperately trying to get Stone Skin all the time. But now after, a year of Hydra or whatever, of Stone Skin being in the game, now I'm getting a lot of it, right? So I'm starting to actually look at Stone Skin pieces for champions who might be a little bit, outside the box in terms of champions you'd normally think about with Stone Skin. Why do I say that on Lord Shazar? Well, on a 6-piece Stone Skin, if we're going in with the A2, we're losing a turn. Because we're granting an extra turn on the Stone Skin. So we really need 6 pieces, not 4 for the 1 turn. We want the 2 turns. But the way that we're going to be using him is using either a Yoshi or in our case, an Arbiter to set him up already with the increased attack so that we don't need to use this as our first move. We can use it as our second move. So we come in there, we already have increased attack. We land the bomb on everybody, and then we're able to use the A2. Sure, we get the block debuffs, which is great, and the increased attack refresh, right? Protected, which is great. But with that extra turn, we're going to be able to come in with the A1 afterwards, hopefully kill somebody, right? And reduce the cooldown of Cruel Fate by a turn as well by using this ability after the A3. So again, a bit, outside the box, but I really love this build in a 6-piece Stone Skin. Now, I would say that Cruel Gear and Perception Gear are the most, usual, normal choices for Arena or anywhere else for this champion, right? I would say Cruel for Clan Boss. And I would say Perception for the Arena if you don't want to go with Stone Skin. Obviously, stats, this dude can be kind of challenging to build, right? We want speed on him. We want attack on him. We want 100% crit rate because of that A3. We need 100% crit rate. And then we need enough accuracy to land our bombs, right? So I would say accuracy, number one, or crit rate, number one. Accuracy, number two. Speed and attack like tied for 3 in terms of priorities. They're all important though, okay? The nice thing is if you're not using him in the arena, which I think is the best place to use this champion personally outside of Clan Boss with that A1, you don't have to have it this high, 263. For those reasons, we do have Eagle Eye as a tier 6 mastery. I think it's the best way to go for this champion. I have a little bit of a, offense and arena offense build with Ruthless Ambush, a little bit extra damage on that A3 because it does decent damage, just the AoE. Forget the bombs, right? You can soften them up a little bit. It's beautiful. So I do have Ruthless Ambush. I came down, Bring It Down, Methodical, etc. And I also needed the, in the build that I'm using here, I needed the extra crit rate and might as well pick up the crit damage while we're at it, right? My lighting is bothering to me today, guys. I apologize. I'm being blinded here. Sorry for the theatrics. I don't know what's going on here. All right, we're just going to put the light down. How about that? See, guys? I'm holding some ambiance light in the background. It actually looks okay this way. Anyway, I digress. We went support tree. We came down. We picked up Eagle Eye for that extra 50 accuracy, not to mention pinpoint, charge focus, and swarm smiter as well. Let's go ahead and, you know what, guys? Let's go right into battle with this dude, right? I will say that Master Hexer is fine on this champion. It's not going to do anything on him. He has no other debuffs that he's bringing to the table, but it's also not going to extend the duration of bombs, which we do not want to have happen, okay? So before anybody's worried about that little subtlety to this build in terms of masteries, I don't have him awakened, but if I did, I might go just intimidating presence with this champion, strengthen my team's aura. He already has one of the best auras in the game, so you're going to be running him as an aura lead, I would say 9 times out of 10 in arena battles if you're using this champion, so why not strengthen it? While we're at it, right? Ultimately, we could also use Phantom Touch. As I mentioned, he's very good for Fire Knight because of the triple hitter on the A1, so you can get an extra hit, basically, with Phantom Touch, make it a 4-hitter, might as well. Lethal Dose, I saw on hellhades.com that he recommended Lethal Dose, but does it work with Bomb? You can see it right here. They recommend Lethal Dose. But that's just for poisons, right? Does it work for bombs too, and I missed that somewhere, potentially? Anyway, guys, multipliers. A 3.2 on the AoE and a 4.2 attack on the bombs. Very, very good for that bomb damage. He actually got a buff in terms of his bomb damage, which is nice. A 1.3, not a 1.8, my bad, a 1.3 attack. Still a godlike damage rating on the A1 because it's a triple hitter at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and use this dude, man. Let's bring him right into the arena. Let's see if live arena is open. Is it? No, bummer. Okay, we'll just go regular arena with this champion. We'll see what he can do here. So let's just go against the first team. I have him like in an all-out speed team, right? Now, I mentioned this earlier, but I do think that Yoshi the Drunkard is a fantastic champion to run alongside him because he's bringing increased accuracy, right? Which is very, very good, but we still have, as you can see, increased attack from Arbiter. She gives the nice turn meter boost. We're going to come in here and just bomb them. Bombs away, right? So we can see bomb for 1 turn, bomb for 1 turn, bomb for 1 turn. Weak hit against Ninja, did not land any bombs. So we'll go ahead and poke away at Ninja a little bit here. But, I mean, they're just going to die one at a time. We can just keep it all on auto. If you're lucky enough to have a Kymar, resetting the bomb ability after we use the bomb ability is really strong, really cool, right? Why would you want to run a Lord Shazar nowadays? He and Gaius the Gleeful, I think, are the best bomb champions out there in the game for the arena, if you're lucky enough to have either of those champions, because it's such a great mitigator to Stone Skin. You do have to be careful of Polymorph, but, I mean, look at them all fall here. We're just going to go against, any team we can find. This is just having fun with some Lord Shazar in today's video, guys. So this team, guys, Mithrala and Pythion, right? Very challenging. This is probably the most challenging type of team that you can face because they have 2 cleansers and they have 1 champion in Mithrala who's going to resist everything. So this is like the exact team that you probably want to avoid, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot anyway. We're still going to come in with the bombs because odds are they probably have Mithrala leading in with the A2, and there she goes with the A2 instead of the A3 cleanse ability. We get rid of both of their, or one of their, excuse me, revivers. But we really need to focus on, let's just go A1 here. We should have used the extra turn ability. My bad there. But we know she's going to cleanse anyway, so we don't want to use the A3 even though we just reset it. It's a little unorthodox, but she cleanses. Now we want to use the ability. So I think we have block bus, but okay. Come in there. We land the bombs on Sun Wukong. At least he's dead again. Now she does not have her cleanse up, but we're gonna have issues getting back to that bomb, right? So let's come in here. As you can see, I was kind of talking about it a little bit, guys, but oof, so close. Now, if you had more crit damage, we'd be able to kill her, you know, on those hits. Finally, we can finish off Sun Wukong. So we took the team down, made a little bit of a mistake, wrong order of abilities there, but we're still able to come away with the victory. Can't go into Torment team, unfortunately, but this team is super tanky, and no doubt they have plenty of Stone Skin as well, right? So here we go. Turn meter boost. Come in there, dealing with 1 Stone Skin. Gonna come in again. Boom, bombs away. Mithrala again with the annoying resist. And she comes in with an A3 that time. That's not what we wanted, but it's okay. That's why we got the Kymar on the squad, right? It's really nice to have a reset champion with all the cleansers out there. We reapply the bombs. And now let's see what we can do here. I'm going to save the revive on Arbiter just in case I need it. But you're going to start seeing bombs away really soon here. Harima's going to die. As soon as she gets a turn, she's going to die. We can do this. We can refresh our increase attack, which is great. Come in against UDK. Everybody's asleep right now. 1 down. Unfortunately, we have to wake him up with Kymar's A1. That sucks, but it is what it is. All right, let's take that extra turn now. So we're bringing that to a 3 turn. Now we're going to bring it to a 2 turn cooldown. Boom, boom, boom. 3 big hits on UDK. If I had Soul Reap, he'd be deado right now. It's okay. Madame Seri can finish him off. And again, I mean, these are really good teams that we're facing, right? It's not high platinum or anything like that, but you can see we're kind of focusing on Mithrala or whoever their cleanser is first. And just kind of keep churning through this. So they come down again. Let's turn meter boost here. Let's go in. Another extra turn ability. Now we already are back to the bomb, right? And now we can reset the cooldowns, go back to another bomb. I mean, this is a very, very potent, powerful strategy here. More bombs. Boom. Don't even need them that time, right? Able to take everybody down. Let's go against this squad here. Another UDK Krisk. And no doubt Stone Skin again. No Stone Skin on this team. Obviously, bombs can land on Stone Skin. They do more damage as well. So it's a perfect kind of meta counter strategy. Here we go. Bombs away. And this one, we can just turn on auto because they can't do anything against this squad, you know? Sun Wukong level 47. I didn't even notice that on this squad. A lot of people using Sun Wukong. Very, very good arena champion. Let's go against this speed team here. I'm going to keep it on auto, and we're just going to start churning through some teams. This is a great strategy to use. Let's see if he goes into A2 with the increased attack. Nope, he goes right into the A3 on auto anyway. Perfect. Now, if you don't have like a fast Arbiter or a fast, Lord Shazar in lead, a really fast team, you could even go with UDK on your team. You could put him on a tanky team if you wanted to, right? Let's go against this squad. 444 team power. Definitely a little bit more formidable. Let's see what we do here. 2 Stone Skins, perfect. Now, we do have some Stone Skin removers as well, but oof, didn't land there. We got turned into a sheep. We're going to lose this one. I think it's pretty safe to say. Unfortunately, kind of got bad luck in the polymorph, but that's part of the meta right now, right? And you're going to lose some battles with a bomb strategy, right? You're going to get turned into a sheep, and there's nothing we can do. Let's go ahead and try. Who knows? Nah, I don't think we would have made a comeback. I'm like, we might have made a comeback there. The reason this team is so difficult is because there's also Rotos there who gets cleansed by Siphi every single time he takes a turn, right? So we're not going to be able to kill Rotos with our bombs, and he's Magic Affinity to boot. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. We're getting resisted every time, unfortunately, from Duchess. We do land bombs on everybody else, which is nice. We're going to come in here and just reduce the buff duration. Rotos almost taking out my Arbiter. I don't like that. Don't like that. All right. Resetting abilities, removing some buffs. Very high resistance on these champions. Again, Polymorph strikes again. You hate it. You hate it. Let's come right back in there with more bombs. Siphi's going to die, but unfortunately, Duchess is very healthy right now, and she has very high resist. So, unfortunately, this one's going to be an L, guys, no matter what we do in this battle. And sometimes you just got to take those L's, right? As always here on the channel, I never cut losses, trying to give you guys an accurate depiction of what you can expect with teams and type of teams and types of I guess, combos when it comes to Siphi and Rotos that you may want to avoid, okay? So coming in here again, Cruel Fate, we land bombs on everybody. It's game over. I mean, we have 2-turn Stoneskin. Even if Foley kills everybody and denies revival, they have no cleanser. They have no way of getting rid of these bombs. It's already game over, you know? There we go. Siphi. Now, our base attack isn't that high on this team, you know, on Shazar, excuse me. It's not that high. Let's go against this squad down here. And then we'll call it a video. I think you guys kind of get the point now. But boy, oh boy, he's a fun champion. He's not meta, but he's right there on the cusp, you know? It's really Polymorph that holds him back, I feel like. And as we've seen here, he gets turned into a sheep, you know, kind of screwed. So Hefrak's coming into, it doesn't even matter. Let's just do one more. I love bomb teams. I don't know about you guys. I mean, you're watching this video this long, right? But I love a good bomb team. Look at this team. They got a cleanser on there. They got no nuker. Just curious to see 2 stone skins. Curious to see what we can do here. Cruel Fate. Bombs away. Dead, 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 dead. Very easy work, right? All right, guys. I found another like pretty tanky team, right? And this team's great too because they have a lot of force affinity, right? Which is going to be fantastic for us. Even with the cleanser, I think this should be a fairly easy battle, right? I come in with a bunch of control, all the annoying stuff. It's okay. We reset, come in, land another one, more bombs, and that's pretty much game over, right? Maybe. No, not at all. All right. So we have 1 bomb active, but it didn't do enough damage, unfortunately. He's going to come in there and kill, hopefully, Baron. Couldn't get the job done, unfortunately. But it's not over quite yet. Here we go. His A1 really not doing the maximum damage because, I mean, his crit damage is so low, you know, compared to where it could be. But you're going to be shocked at how fast we get back to that A3. We already have it. We're already there because of that A2, the fact that we're using it second. I mean, what do you guys think of the stone skin strategy on this champion? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. I kind of like the idea of using that A2 if you already set him up with an increased attack champion. You don't have the block debuffs, but you get the extra turn to help you get back to that bomb, just like in this scenario, a little bit faster. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you for watching. Keep the champion guide requests coming. And as always, take care, guys.